In this video, we will be installing the Tails OS in VirtualBox. If you do not know what Tails OS is, it is one of the best operating system to stay anonymous online. Tails OS will route all your traffic through the Tor network, which will hide your IP and location and give you the most anonymity while browsing the internet. So without further ado, let's start the installation process. The first thing we have to make sure is we have VirtualBox installed in our system. I already have it installed. If you don't have it installed, open your browser, go to google.com and search for VirtualBox and press enter. Click on the first link which says Oracle VM VirtualBox. From here, click the big blue icon, download VirtualBox 7.0. Since we are installing on Windows, click on Windows host and your installer will be downloaded. From there, the installation process is fairly simple. If you still have trouble installing the VirtualBox, you can check out my video in the link in the description box where I show you how to install VirtualBox on Windows 11. So after the VirtualBox is installed, open your browser again and go to google.com and search for Tails OS and press enter. Click on the first link which says Tails. When you're in this website, click on Install Tails, scroll down, and you will see Run Tails in a virtual machine. Click on that, and when you're on this page, under Download Tails, click the green button, Download Tails 5.19 ISO image, and your download will begin. Wait for the download to finish. After the download is finished, I will open the folder that my file got downloaded on. I can confirm this is the ISO image that just got downloaded into the downloads folder. Next, I will open my virtual machine and first click on New. From here, I will give a name to my virtual machine. I will call it Tails OS. I will keep the virtual machine folder as default. If you want to change the installation path of the virtual machine, click on the drop down icon and click on Other. And from here, you can change the folder you want your virtual machine to install on. I will not do that. I will keep it as default. And from the ISO image drop down, I will first click on Other and select my ISO image, which is this Tails AMD64 5.18, and then click on Open. Next, click on Skip Unattended Installation and then click on Next. 2 GB of RAM is fine for me, and processor I'll allocate to CPU. You can choose according to your own hardware requirement and then click on Next. Now for the important part, it is asking us to create a virtual hard disk, but it is recommended for Tails OS not to create any hard disk because we do not want any of our data to store. That is the whole point of the Tails OS. It will give you an extra layer of security. So we will not store any data. So that's why I will select do not add a virtual hard disk and then click on Next, and finally click on Finish and then click on Continue, and you can see my Tails OS virtual machine has been created. From here, if you click on Settings, you can do some more configuration changes. I will not do any configuration changes. What will I do is I will create a shared folder between the host OS and the guest OS so that if I receive any important data on the Tails OS, I can temporarily store on my host OS in my Windows 11. So click on the plus sign under shared folders, click on the drop down of folder path and select Other. I will store the folder under Documents. I will name my folder Temporary Folder and then click on Select Folder. In mount point, just put a forward slash and select auto mount and then click on OK, and then finally click on OK and then start your Tails OS. After the Tails OS starts, you can choose the language and the keyboard layout if you want. I will keep it as English and click on Start Tails. From here, there's a problem with my graphic resolution. That's why I cannot click the Connect to Tor button in the bottom right corner. So I'll first fix my display by clicking the Activity button here and search for Settings. In Settings, under Displays, choose the resolution to 1600 multiply 1200 and click on Apply and click on Keep Changes. And now select Connect to Tor automatically and then checkbox Configure a Tor bridge and then click on Connect to Tor. Use a default bridge and then click on Connect to Tor. And my Tails OS is now connected to the Tor network right now. So I'll click on Start Tor Browser. As you can see, my Tor browser has started. The next thing I will do is go to check.torproject.org and then press enter. Now I can confirm that this browser is configured to use Tor, which means I'm connected to the Tor network right now. And if I go to the site tnsleaktest.com and press enter, I can see that it is showing me that I'm from United States and my IP has also completely changed. So that is how you install Tails OS in VirtualBox. That is for the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching.